Question 1. What steps should you take if you encounter a road obstruction on a blind curve? A. Continue at the same speed and sound your horn. B. Stop immediately before the curve. C. Slow down, proceed with caution, and be ready to stop. Answer. C. Slow down, proceed with caution, and be ready to stop. This is the safest approach to handle unexpected obstacles, especially on blind curves where visibility is limited. Question 2. How do you proceed when a traffic signal turns yellow as you approach an intersection at high speed? A. Speed up to clear the intersection quickly. B. Stop immediately, regardless of your position. C. Assess the situation and stop safely if possible. Answer. C. Assess the situation and stop safely if possible. This prevents accidents at intersections by ensuring you only proceed if stopping might cause a collision. Question 3. What is the correct method for adjusting your vehicle's headrest to minimize whiplash in the event of a collision? A. Position the headrest as low as possible. B. Adjust the headrest to align with the top of your ears. C. Set the headrest to align with the middle of your head. Answer. C. Set the headrest to align with the middle of your head. This position helps to prevent neck injuries by supporting the head during a rear impact. Question 4. Describe the protocol for dealing with an aggressive tailgater while driving on a single-lane road. A. Brake sharply to warn the tailgater. B. Maintain your speed and allow the tailgater to pass when safe. C. Increase your speed significantly. Answer. B. Maintain your speed and allow the tailgater to pass when safe. This minimizes the risk of a collision and addresses the situation safely. Question 5. What are the implications of driving with a suspended license due to demerit points? A. No legal implications if you do not commit any driving offenses. B. Possible jail time upon immediate arrest. C. Increased penalties, including fines and further suspension. Answer. C. Increased penalties, including fines and further suspension. Driving with a suspended license is illegal and results in severe consequences if caught. Question 6. How should you react if your vehicle's ABS light turns on while driving? A. Ignore the light until the vehicle's next scheduled maintenance. B. Pull over immediately and turn off the vehicle. C. Check the braking system as soon as possible. Answer. C. Check the braking system as soon as possible. The ABS light indicates a problem with the anti-lock braking system that needs timely attention to maintain safe braking. Question 7. What actions should you take if you're involved in a hit-and-run accident? A. Chase the fleeing driver while calling the police. B. Stop safely, call the police, and gather evidence. C. Leave the scene to find help. Answer. B. Stop safely, call the police, and gather evidence. This response ensures law enforcement has the information needed to investigate the hit and run. Question 8. What should you do if you approach an intersection and the traffic light changes from green to blinking red? A. Treat the blinking red light as a stop sign. B. Continue as if the light were still green. C. Wait for the light to turn green again. Answer. A. Treat the blinking red light as a stop sign. A blinking red light at an intersection means you must stop completely and proceed when it's safe. Question 9. Under what conditions are you required to report a vehicle accident to the police in Ontario? A. When there is any vehicle damage, regardless of the amount. B. Only when the damage exceeds $2,000 or there are injuries. C. When you feel the accident has obstructed traffic. Answer. B. Only when the damage exceeds $2,000 or there are injuries. This requirement ensures that police resources are used for significant incidents. Question 10. How can you safely navigate through a roundabout with multiple exits and heavy traffic? A. Choose any lane and exit at any point. B. Enter quickly to find a gap and then proceed to your exit. C. Approach in the correct lane, yield to traffic in the roundabout, and signal before exiting. Answer: C. Approach in the correct lane, yield to traffic in the roundabout, and signal before exiting. This ensures smooth traffic flow and minimizes collisions. Question 11. What precautions should be taken when approaching a railroad crossing with malfunctioning warning signals? A. Speed up to cross quickly before a train arrives. B. Stop, look both ways, and listen for a train before crossing. C. Cross the tracks without stopping. Answer: B. Stop, look both ways, and listen for a train before crossing. This cautious approach is essential for safety due to the potential for an approaching train. Question 12. How should a driver handle sudden brake failure on a steep hill? A. Continue to press the brake pedal hard. B. Use the emergency brake and shift to a lower gear. C. Exit the vehicle immediately. Answer: B. Use the emergency brake and shift to a lower gear. These actions help control the vehicle's speed and bring it to a safe stop. Question 13. What is the most effective way to handle severe hydroplaning on a highway? A. Accelerate to regain traction. B. Steer sharply to counteract the skidding. C. Gradually reduce speed without abrupt braking or steering. Answer: C. Gradually reduce speed without abrupt braking or steering. This method helps regain control by reducing the water layer between the tires and road. Question 14. Describe the steps to take after encountering a deer in the road, resulting in vehicle damage and no cellular service. A. Attempt to move the vehicle if safe and set up warning signals for other drivers. B. Wait inside the vehicle for help to pass by. C. Leave the vehicle unattended to seek help on foot. Answer: A. Attempt to move the vehicle if safe and set up warning signals for other drivers. Ensuring safety and alerting other drivers prevents further incidents. Question 15. What measures should be taken when you suspect carbon monoxide presence inside the vehicle while driving? A. Open all windows to ventilate and pull over safely. B. Turn on the heater to disperse the gas. C. Continue driving to your destination quickly. Answer: A. Open all windows to ventilate and pull over safely. Immediate action is required to mitigate the effects of carbon monoxide, which is a deadly gas. Question 16. How do you determine the legality of a U-turn in a business district? A. Make the U-turn at any intersection unless signs prohibit it. B. U-turns are always illegal in business districts. C. Check for signs that specifically permit or prohibit U-turns. Answer: C. Check for signs that specifically permit or prohibit U-turns. This ensures that the maneuver is carried out legally. Question 17. Explain the differences in yielding rules at an uncontrolled T intersection. A. The driver on the through road must yield to all traffic. B. Drivers on the terminating road must yield to all traffic on the through road. C. All drivers must come to a complete stop and proceed when safe. Answer: B. Drivers on the terminating road must yield to all traffic on the through road. This rule helps prevent accidents by clarifying right-of-way in such intersections. Question 18. What is the safest way to pass a bicycle on a narrow rural road without shoulder space? A. Honk to alert the cyclist and pass closely and quickly. B. Pass closely at high speed to minimize time beside the cyclist. C. Slow down and pass the bicycle only when there's ample space to do so safely. Answer: C. Slow down and pass the bicycle only when there's ample space to do so safely. Giving cyclists enough room ensures both the driver's and cyclists' safety. Question 19. How should you adjust your driving in response to sudden severe weather changes like a hailstorm? A. Pull over in a safe location and wait for the storm to pass. B. Continue driving at the same speed to reach your destination quicker. C. Use high beams to increase visibility. Answer: A. Pull over in a safe location and wait for the storm to pass. Stopping away from traffic minimizes the risk of accidents during severe weather conditions. Question 20. What are your legal obligations if you witness a car accident involving injuries? A. Stop and provide assistance while ensuring not to obstruct traffic. B. Continue driving unless you are involved in the accident. C. Only stop if you are a medical professional. Answer. A. Stop and provide assistance while ensuring not to obstruct traffic. Witnesses are often crucial for providing immediate aid and informing emergency services. Question 21. Describe the correct way to perform a safety check on your vehicle before a long-distance trip. A. Check only the fuel level and tire pressure. B. Conduct a thorough check of fluids, brakes, tires, and lights. C. It is not necessary to check the vehicle before a trip. Answer. B. Conduct a thorough check of fluids, brakes, tires, and lights. Performing a comprehensive safety check ensures that the vehicle is in optimal condition for a long journey, reducing the risk of breakdowns. Question 22. What should you do if the oil pressure warning light stays on after starting the car? A. Ignore the warning light if the car seems to be running fine. B. Check the oil level and pressure, and if necessary, contact a mechanic immediately. C. Drive to the nearest garage, regardless of the distance. Answer. B. Check the oil level and pressure, and if necessary, contact a mechanic immediately. The oil pressure light indicates a potentially serious issue that could lead to engine damage. Question 23. How do you manage road rage from another driver without escalating the situation? A. Respond with similar aggressive behavior to assert yourself. B. Maintain your composure, avoid eye contact, and do not respond aggressively. C. Stop the car and confront the driver to resolve the issue. Answer. B. Maintain your composure, avoid eye contact, and do not respond aggressively. This approach helps de-escalate potential conflicts on the road. Question 24. Explain the procedure for safely towing another vehicle with a tow strap on a busy highway. A. Tow at high speed to minimize the time spent on the highway. B. Use proper signaling, maintain a steady slow speed, and use hazard lights. C. It is safe to tow as long as the towed vehicle has its lights on. Answer. B. Use proper signaling, maintain a steady slow speed, and use hazard lights. This ensures both safety and visibility while towing on a busy highway. Question 25. What are the correct steps to follow if your vehicle is rear-ended at a stop sign? A. Immediately drive away from the scene to avoid traffic congestion. B. Check for injuries, exchange information with the other driver, and report the accident if necessary. C. Confront the other driver and demand compensation on the spot. Answer. B. Check for injuries, exchange information with the other driver, and report the accident if necessary. This is the legal and safest way to handle accidents. Question 26. How do you address a situation where another vehicle is driving the wrong way on a one-way street? A. Follow the vehicle to notify the driver of the mistake. B. Flash your headlights and honk to alert the driver, then move to a safe area. C. Ignore the vehicle and continue driving as usual. Answer. B. Flash your headlights and honk to alert the driver, then move to a safe area. Alerting the driver and ensuring your own safety are priorities in such dangerous situations. Question 27. What is the required distance to maintain from emergency vehicles when they are stopped with lights flashing on a highway? A. Slow down and pass carefully with at least 2 lanes of space when possible. B. Maintain normal speed but move over 1 lane. C. There is no need to change lanes or slow down. Answer. A. Slow down and pass carefully with at least 2 lanes of space when possible. This practice, known as the move over law, enhances safety for emergency responders. Question 28. How should a driver react to flashing amber lights on a maintenance vehicle performing road work ahead? A. Speed up to pass the area quickly before roadwork begins. B. Ignore the lights unless there are physical barriers. C. Slow down and proceed with caution, obeying any temporary signs. Answer: C. Slow down and proceed with caution, obeying any temporary signs. Amber lights signal drivers to be cautious and prepare for potential hazards. Question 29. What is the proper course of action if a pedestrian suddenly enters the roadway in front of you at a non-crosswalk location? A. Continue driving since the pedestrian is at fault. B. Slow down or stop if necessary to avoid hitting the pedestrian. C. Honk to warn the pedestrian to move out of the way. Answer: B. Slow down or stop if necessary to avoid hitting the pedestrian. Drivers are responsible for avoiding accidents when possible, even if the pedestrian is jaywalking. Question 30. How do you adjust your driving based on the presence of a school zone with children present, but no lights flashing? A. Drive at the normal speed limit set for the area. B. Reduce speed and prepare to stop if necessary. C. Increase speed to clear the area quickly. Answer: B. Reduce speed and prepare to stop if necessary. Even without flashing lights, the presence of children requires a cautious approach to ensure safety. Question 31. What should you do if you experience brake fade while descending a long, steep grade? A. Continue using brakes heavily to maintain control. B. Use engine braking and shift to lower gears if necessary. C. Stop in the middle of the road to let the brakes cool. Answer: B. Use engine braking and shift to lower gears if necessary. This method helps control speed without over-relying on the brakes, preventing further fade. Question 32. How should you approach a situation where you need to change lanes in heavy traffic on a multi-lane road? A. Change lanes quickly and without signaling to find gaps. B. Signal your intentions, check mirrors and blind spots, then change lanes safely. C. Stay in one lane to avoid complicating traffic flow. Answer: B. Signal your intentions, check mirrors and blind spots, then change lanes safely. Proper signaling and observation are key to safe lane changes in heavy traffic. Question 33. Describe the safest method to exit a highway with heavy traffic and multiple lanes. A. Exit from any lane at the last moment. B. Plan ahead, position in the correct lane early, and signal before exiting. C. Slow down abruptly to ensure other vehicles give way. Answer: B. Plan ahead, position in the correct lane early, and signal before exiting. This approach minimizes last-minute lane changes and enhances safety. Question 34. What precautions should you take when driving in an area with frequent fog patches? A. Use high beams to improve visibility. B. Drive at a consistent high speed to minimize time in the fog. C. Reduce speed, use low beams, and turn on fog lights if available. Answer: C. Reduce speed, use low beams, and turn on fog lights if available. This maximizes visibility and allows for safer handling of the vehicle in foggy conditions. Question 35. How do you handle a situation where your vehicle starts to skid sideways on ice? A. Steer in the opposite direction of the skid. B. Steer gently in the direction of the skid to regain control. C. Apply the brakes hard to stop the vehicle. Answer: B. Steer gently in the direction of the skid to regain control. This technique, known as steering into the skid, helps correct the vehicle's path and restore traction. Question 36. What are the requirements for vehicle lighting during periods of poor visibility due to weather conditions? A. Headlights and taillights must be on. B. Only hazard lights are required. C. Lighting is optional but recommended. Answer: A. Headlights and taillights must be on. Proper use of vehicle lighting increases visibility and signals presence to other drivers. Question 37. How should you proceed if you are uncertain about the functionality of your vehicle's airbags? A. Ignore the uncertainty as long as the airbag indicator light is off. B. Schedule an inspection with a qualified mechanic to ensure safety. C. Test the airbags by driving at a low speed and tapping a barrier. Answer: B. Schedule an inspection with a qualified mechanic to ensure safety. It's crucial to ensure airbags are operational for occupant safety. Question 38. What is the correct procedure for using a fire extinguisher on a vehicle fire? A. Aim at the base of the fire, standing upwind and sweep side to side. B. Spray directly into the flames from a close distance. C. Wait for firefighters to arrive without attempting to use an extinguisher. Answer: A. Aim at the base of the fire, standing upwind and sweep side to side. This method effectively extinguishes the fire by cutting off its fuel source. Question 39. How should you respond if the vehicle ahead of you loses a load that obstructs your lane? A. Swerve around the debris at high speed. B. Slow down safely and navigate around the debris if possible. C. Remove the debris from the road yourself. Answer: B. Slow down safely and navigate around the debris if possible. It's important to handle such situations calmly to avoid accidents. Question 40. What is the appropriate action if you find yourself in a box junction when the light turns red? A. Continue to block the junction until the light turns green. B. Clear the junction if safe, regardless of the light. C. Stay stationary until the police direct you. Answer: B. Clear the junction if safe, regardless of the light. It's essential to keep box junctions clear to maintain traffic flow and safety. Question 41. How do you handle an emergency stop on a highway if you suddenly become ill? A. Continue driving to the nearest hospital. B. Pull over safely to the side of the road and seek help. C. Stop in the current lane and wait for emergency services. Answer: B. Pull over safely to the side of the road and seek help. It's important to get off the road safely if you're unable to drive, and then call for assistance. Question 42. What should you do to ensure your vehicle is properly prepared for winter conditions? A. Install winter tires and check the battery. B. Reduce tire pressure to increase traction. C. Increase the weight in the back of the vehicle. Answer: A. Install winter tires and check the battery. Proper tires and a reliable battery are crucial for safe winter driving conditions. Question 43. How can you determine if your vehicle is safe to drive after a minor collision with no apparent mechanical damage? A. Drive faster than usual to test the vehicle's performance. B. Conduct a basic safety check of the vehicle's systems and structures. C. Assume no damage and continue using the vehicle. Answer: B. Conduct a basic safety check of the vehicle's systems and structures. It's important to verify that all critical systems like brakes and lights are functioning properly. Question 44. What should you do if you feel that your vehicle's steering suddenly becomes unresponsive? A. Continue to drive and hope the system corrects itself. B. Pump the steering wheel to regain control. C. Slow down and pull over safely, then check for issues. Answer: C. Slow down and pull over safely, then check for issues. Unresponsive steering can indicate serious problems. Stopping safely should be a priority. Question 45. How do you respond to an unexpected lane closure on a busy expressway? A. Accelerate to pass before the lane ends. B. Merge into the open lane as early as possible. C. Wait until the last minute to merge. Answer: B. Merge into the open lane as early as possible. Early merging helps prevent bottlenecks and accidents at the lane closure point. Question 46. What should you do if confronted by an aggressive driver at a red light? A. Get out of your vehicle and confront the driver. B. Ignore the driver and remain calm. C. Respond with aggressive gestures. Answer: B. Ignore the driver and remain calm. Engaging with an aggressive driver can escalate the situation and is best avoided. Question 47. How do you safely navigate through a large intersection with confusing signage and multiple traffic signals? A. Guess the correct lane and quickly proceed. B. Follow other vehicles and hope for the best. C. Approach slowly, read the signs and signals carefully, and proceed when sure. Answer: C. Approach slowly, read the signs and signals carefully, and proceed when sure. Caution is key in navigating complex intersections. Question 48. What actions should you take if your vehicle begins to emit smoke from under the hood while driving? A. Ignore it until you reach your destination. B. Pull over safely, turn off the engine, and investigate the source. C. Increase speed to get to a mechanic faster. Answer: B. Pull over safely, turn off the engine, and investigate the source. Smoke can indicate a serious issue that might require immediate attention to prevent further damage or a fire. Question 49. How do you safely handle a situation where the vehicle ahead stops abruptly and there's no room to swerve? A. Slam on your brakes and honk loudly. B. Maintain a safe following distance always so you can stop safely. C. Attempt to bypass on the shoulder. Answer: B. Maintain a safe following distance always so you can stop safely. This is the most effective way to avoid collisions when the vehicle ahead stops suddenly. Question 50. What are the legal responsibilities if you accidentally cause damage to another vehicle in a parking lot? A. Leave a note with your contact information and report the incident to the police. B. Quickly leave the parking lot. C. Wait for the vehicle owner to return and explain the situation. Answer: A. Leave a note with your contact information and report the incident to the police. This is the correct and legal way to handle accidents where the other vehicle's owner is not present. Question 51. How should you react if your vehicle is struck by debris on the road, such as from a truck's unsecured load? A. Chase the truck and confront the driver. B. Pull over safely, assess the damage, and if necessary, call the police. C. Ignore the debris and continue driving. Answer: B. Pull over safely, assess the damage, and if necessary, call the police. This ensures you handle the situation safely and legally. Question 52. What should you do if you discover that your vehicle's headlights are not functioning properly during a night drive? A. Continue driving with parking lights. B. Use high beams instead. C. Pull over and repair or wait until daylight. Answer: C. Pull over and repair or wait until daylight. Driving without proper headlights is dangerous and illegal. Question 53. How do you adjust your driving when approaching an area where roadside work is being done without proper signs? A. Drive as you normally would. B. Slow down and be ready to stop if necessary. C. Speed up to pass the area quickly. Answer: B. Slow down and be ready to stop if necessary. It's important to be cautious in work zones to protect both workers and yourself. Question 54. What should you do if you approach an intersection and notice that the pedestrian signals are malfunctioning? A. Proceed as usual. B. Stop and wait for the signals to be repaired. C. Proceed with caution, watching for pedestrians. Answer: C. Proceed with caution, watching for pedestrians. Drivers must be vigilant and prepared to stop for pedestrians, especially when signals are out. Question 55. How should you proceed when encountering a funeral procession on a multi-lane highway? A. Cut through the procession to keep your lane. B. Follow the procession at a respectful distance without passing. C. Honk to indicate the procession should make way. Answer: B. Follow the procession at a respectful distance without passing. It's important to show respect and maintain safety by not disrupting the procession. Question 56. What should you do if a large domestic animal, like a horse, escapes onto the road? A. Speed past the animal quickly. B. Slow down, honk to scare it off the road. C. Slow down or stop until the animal can be safely avoided or controlled. Answer C. Slow down or stop until the animal can be safely avoided or controlled. This prevents potential accidents caused by startling the animal. Question 57. How do you assess and react to a temporary road sign that contradicts a permanent road sign? A. Follow the permanent sign as it is always correct. B. Follow the temporary sign as it reflects current conditions. C. Ignore both signs and use your judgment. Answer B. Follow the temporary sign as it reflects current conditions. Temporary signs are placed for specific situations like construction or emergencies and should be adhered to. Question 58. How should you adjust your driving in response to an active school crossing guard directing traffic? A. Ignore the guard and follow the usual traffic signals. B. Follow the guard's signals, even if they contradict traffic lights. C. Honk to inform the guard you are in a hurry. Answer B. Follow the guard's signals, even if they contradict traffic lights. School crossing guards are there to ensure children's safety, and their instructions should be followed. Question 59. What are the rules for maintaining a safe following distance in heavy rain or snow? A. Keep the usual following distance as on a clear day. B. Reduce your following distance to stay closer to the lights of the car ahead. C. Increase your following distance to allow more time to stop. Answer C. Increase your following distance to allow more time to stop. Wet or slippery roads increase stopping distances, making it necessary to leave more space. Question 60. How do you correctly use engine braking to control your vehicle's speed on a long downhill grade? A. Shift into a lower gear and let the engine help slow the vehicle. B. Use the brakes continuously until you reach the bottom. C. Alternate rapidly between accelerating and braking to maintain control. Answer A. Shift into a lower gear and let the engine help slow the vehicle. Engine braking can help maintain control without overheating the brakes. Question 61. How should you respond to a traffic officer directing you to drive in a way that seems unsafe or incorrect? A. Follow the officer's directions without question. B. Ignore the officer and continue according to the traffic signs. C. Stop your vehicle and discuss your concerns with the officer. Answer A. Follow the officer's directions without question. Traffic officers are trained to manage road safety, and their instructions should be followed even if they seem contrary to usual rules. Question 62. What should you do if you are driving and your vehicle's temperature gauge suddenly rises to the high mark? A. Ignore the gauge unless you see steam or smoke. B. Pull over safely, turn off the engine, and check for overheating causes. C. Increase your speed to force more air through the radiator. Answer B. Pull over safely, turn off the engine, and check for overheating causes. Overheating can cause serious damage to your engine, so it should be addressed immediately. Question 63. How do you safely navigate a left-hand turn across multiple lanes of oncoming traffic? A. Rush through the turn to minimize the time in the intersection. B. Wait for a clear gap in traffic before proceeding. C. Use your horn to alert oncoming drivers as you turn. Answer B. Wait for a clear gap in traffic before proceeding. Making a safe turn involves ensuring there is sufficient space to complete the turn without disrupting oncoming traffic. Question 64. What are the key factors to consider when deciding whether or not to drive in extremely windy conditions? A. The type and size of your vehicle and the wind speed. B. Whether the sun is shining or it's raining. C. Your ability to hold the steering wheel tightly. Answer A. The type and size of your vehicle and the wind speed. High winds can be hazardous, particularly for high-profile vehicles, so it's important to assess these conditions before driving. Question 65. How should you handle an unexpected encounter with a roadblock or detour on your usual route? A. Turn around and find another route without using GPS. B. Follow the detour signs provided and adjust your travel plans accordingly. C. Drive through the roadblock if you can see your destination. Answer B. Follow the detour signs provided and adjust your travel plans accordingly. Detours are placed for safety reasons, and following them ensures compliance with road laws and safety. Question 66. What steps should you take if you notice an erratic driver swerving in and out of lanes on a freeway? A. Attempt to pass the erratic driver quickly. B. Maintain a safe distance and, if possible, report the driver to authorities. C. Follow closely and flash your lights to signal them to stop. Answer B. Maintain a safe distance and, if possible, report the driver to authorities. Keeping distance minimizes the risk of an accident, and reporting can prevent potential harm. Question 67. How should you adjust your mirrors to ensure maximum visibility with no significant blind spots? A. Angle the mirrors towards the side of your vehicle. B. Position the mirrors to barely see the edge of your car on their inner sides. C. Set the mirrors to maximize the view of the road directly behind you. Answer B. Position the mirrors to barely see the edge of your car on their inner sides. Proper mirror adjustment reduces blind spots and enhances safety. Question 68. What should you do if you find yourself in the middle of an intersection when the traffic signal changes to red? A. Reverse back to the stop line. B. Continue through the intersection quickly. C. Wait in the intersection until the light turns green again. Answer B. Continue through the intersection quickly. Once in the intersection, it's safest to clear the area promptly to avoid blocking traffic. Question 69. How should you react if your vehicle's transmission starts to slip while you are driving uphill? A. Accelerate aggressively to help the transmission catch. B. Maintain steady pressure on the accelerator and try to reach a safe area to stop. C. Stop immediately in the lane you are in. Answer B. Maintain steady pressure on the accelerator and try to reach a safe area to stop. This allows you to assess and address the issue without causing additional damage. Question 70. What actions should you take if you notice a decrease in your vehicle's brake performance? A. Continue driving to your destination and then check the brakes. B. Stop at the nearest service station for a brake check. C. Pull over safely and check brake fluid levels. Answer C. Pull over safely and check brake fluid levels. If brake performance decreases, checking fluid levels is a first step in identifying potential issues. Question 71. How do you handle a situation where a child runs into the street chasing a ball? A. Continue driving since the child should see you. B. Honk your horn and continue at the same speed. C. Stop as safely as possible to avoid hitting the child. Answer C. Stop as safely as possible to avoid hitting the child. Children can be unpredictable, and drivers must be prepared to stop suddenly in residential areas. Question 72. What are the legal requirements for drivers involved in a collision that results in environmental damage, such as a fuel spill? A. Report the incident to the local environmental agency immediately. B. Clean up the spill yourself. C. Leave the scene and report the accident within 24 hours. Answer A. Report the incident to the local environmental agency immediately. Quick reporting helps mitigate environmental impact and is a legal requirement. Question 73. How should you proceed if you are flagged down by someone claiming to be a plainclothes police officer? A. Stop immediately and comply with their instructions. B. Continue to the nearest police station or public area before stopping. C. Ignore them and keep driving. Answer B. Continue to the nearest police station or public area before stopping. This ensures your safety in case the individual is not a legitimate officer. Question 74. What precautions should you take when exiting from a side street onto a busy main road? A. Edge out slowly into traffic until someone lets you in. B. Stop, look both ways, and proceed when it is safe to do so. C. Accelerate quickly to match the speed of traffic on the main road. Answer. B. Stop, look both ways, and proceed when it is safe to do so. This is the safest method to ensure all traffic can be accounted for before entering a busy road. Question 75. How should you respond to a vehicle emergency while driving in a tunnel? A. Increase your speed to exit the tunnel as quickly as possible. B. Pull over at the nearest emergency station and follow posted instructions. C. Continue driving to prevent traffic buildup. Answer. B. Pull over at the nearest emergency station and follow posted instructions. Tunnels often have protocols and safety measures in place for emergencies. Question 76. What should you do if you accidentally drive through a red traffic light? A. Stop in the intersection and reverse back to the signal. B. Continue driving and be more cautious. C. Safely pull over and contact the local traffic authority to report the incident. Answer. C. Safely pull over and contact the local traffic authority to report the incident. Reporting may help manage potential consequences and ensures awareness of the mishap. Question 77. How should you handle a situation where another vehicle is attempting to pass you on a narrow rural road? A. Maintain your speed to make the pass quicker for the other vehicle. B. Slow down and allow more space for the passing vehicle to safely return to the lane. C. Increase your speed to prevent the pass. Answer. B. Slow down and allow more space for the passing vehicle to safely return to the lane. This ensures both vehicles can navigate the pass safely. Question 78. What is the appropriate response if your vehicle's warning lights indicate an electrical system failure? A. Ignore the warning lights if the vehicle still runs. B. Pull over safely and check the vehicle's manual for guidance. C. Turn off your vehicle's electrical features to save power. Answer. B. Pull over safely and check the vehicle's manual for guidance. It's important to address electrical issues promptly to avoid further damage or breakdown. Question 79. How should you react if an oncoming vehicle at night does not dim their high beams? A. Flash your high beams repeatedly to signal the driver. B. Focus your gaze to the right side of the road and avoid looking directly at the bright lights. C. Turn on your high beams to level the playing field. Answer. B. Focus your gaze to the right side of the road and avoid looking directly at the bright lights. This helps prevent temporary blindness from the glare. Question 80. What steps should you take if you become temporarily blinded by the sun while driving? A. Pull over safely until your vision recovers. B. Close your eyes briefly to adjust to the light. C. Continue driving at the same speed and use your hand to block the sun. Answer. A. Pull over safely until your vision recovers. Stopping prevents potential accidents caused by not being able to see the road clearly. Question 81. How should you adjust your driving in areas where wildlife crossing is common? A. Increase speed to clear the area quickly. B. Ignore wildlife signs as they are only precautions. C. Reduce speed and remain vigilant, especially at dawn and dusk. Answer. C. Reduce speed and remain vigilant, especially at dawn and dusk. Wildlife is most active during these times, and slowing down can help avoid collisions. Question 82. What should you do if you encounter a vehicle accident with no other persons around? A. Continue driving, as it is not your responsibility. B. Stop at a safe distance, call emergency services, and provide assistance if safe. C. Take photos for social media before helping. Answer. B. Stop at a safe distance, call emergency services, and provide assistance if safe. It's important to ensure help is on the way and to offer assistance within safety limits. Question 83. How do you safely manage driving on a steep incline in icy conditions? A. Use a higher gear to maintain speed. B. Use the lowest gear to increase control. C. Stop frequently to check tire traction. Answer: B. Use the lowest gear to increase control. This provides better traction and control, reducing the risk of sliding backwards or losing control. Question 84. What are the considerations for adjusting your driving near emergency scenes? A. Speed up to pass the scene quickly and reduce traffic congestion. B. Slow down, move over if possible, and follow any directions from emergency personnel. C. Maintain your usual speed unless directly affected. Answer: B. Slow down, move over if possible, and follow any directions from emergency personnel. This ensures the safety of both emergency responders and drivers. Question 85. How should you proceed if you're caught in a sudden downpour that severely reduces visibility? A. Continue at the same speed with hazard lights on. B. Pull over safely and wait for the rain to lessen. C. Open the windows to improve visibility. Answer: B. Pull over safely and wait for the rain to lessen. Stopping until visibility improves is the safest approach. Question 86. What actions should you take if your vehicle's exhaust system begins making excessive noise while driving? A. Ignore the noise until your next scheduled maintenance. B. Pull over and inspect the exhaust system for damage. C. Increase the radio volume to cover the noise. Answer: B. Pull over and inspect the exhaust system for damage. Excessive noise could indicate a serious malfunction that may require immediate repair. Question 87. How do you determine whether it's safe to drive your vehicle after it has been involved in a flood? A. Check if the vehicle starts and then proceed. B. Have it inspected by a professional mechanic before driving. C. Drive slowly for a few miles to see if everything works. Answer: B. Have it inspected by a professional mechanic before driving. Floods can cause significant damage to a vehicle's electrical and mechanical systems. Question 88. What is the correct response to overheating brakes during a long mountain descent? A. Continue using the brakes heavily to maintain control. B. Use engine braking and stop periodically to allow brakes to cool. C. Spray water on the brakes to cool them down. Answer: B. Use engine braking and stop periodically to allow brakes to cool. This prevents brake fade and maintains braking efficiency. Question 89. How should you adjust your following distance based on the weight of your vehicle? A. Decrease following distance as heavier vehicles stop more quickly. B. Increase following distance as heavier vehicles require more time to stop. C. Keep the same following distance regardless of vehicle weight. Answer: B. Increase following distance as heavier vehicles require more time to stop. Heavier vehicles have more momentum and take longer to stop safely. Question 90. What precautions should you take when driving through a densely populated urban area? A. Drive faster to minimize traffic disturbances. B. Be alert for pedestrians, cyclists, and sudden stops. C. Use the horn frequently to clear the way. Answer: B. Be alert for pedestrians, cyclists, and sudden stops. Urban areas require extra vigilance due to the high density of road users and potential hazards. Question 91. How should you respond if you notice that your vehicle is leaking fluid while driving? A. Continue to your destination unless you see smoke. B. Pull over safely, check for the type of fluid, and decide if you need to call for help. C. Increase speed to get to a service station faster. Answer: B. Pull over safely, check for the type of fluid, and decide if you need to call for help. Identifying the fluid can indicate the severity of the issue. Question 92. What should you do if you suspect that another driver is under the influence of alcohol or drugs? A. Attempt to pass them and speed away. B. Maintain a safe distance and report them to the authorities. C. Follow them closely and flash your lights to signal them to stop. Answer: B. maintain a safe distance and report them to the authorities. Reporting suspected impaired drivers can prevent potential accidents and save lives. Question 93. How do you safely handle a merge onto a congested highway from a rest area? A. Merge immediately to avoid causing traffic behind you. B. Accelerate to the speed of traffic and merge when safe. C. Wait in the rest area until traffic clears. Answer B. Accelerate to the speed of traffic and merge when safe. Merging safely involves adjusting to the flow of traffic to avoid collisions. Question 94. What are the steps to secure a vehicle after a tire blowout has caused you to pull over? A. Leave the vehicle immediately to seek help. B. Turn on hazard lights, apply the parking brake, and place warning devices if available. C. Check your phone for internet advice on what to do next. Answer B. Turn on hazard lights, apply the parking brake, and place warning devices if available. These actions secure the vehicle and alert other drivers. Question 95. How should you adjust your vehicle's lighting in foggy conditions to ensure visibility and safety? A. Use high beams to see further ahead. B. Use low beams and fog lights if available. C. Turn off lights to avoid glare. Answer B. Use low beams and fog lights if available. Low beams and fog lights are designed to minimize glare and improve visibility in fog. Question 96. What should you do if you feel vibrations in the steering wheel while driving at high speeds? A. Continue driving to observe if the vibration persists. B. Pull over safely and inspect tires and wheels for damage or imbalance. C. Increase speed to smooth out the vibrations. Answer B. Pull over safely and inspect tires and wheels for damage or imbalance. Vibrations may indicate a serious issue that needs immediate attention. Question 97. How do you safely handle a sudden loss of vehicular control due to mechanical failure? A. Panic and brake hard. B. Maintain your composure, gradually slow down, and pull over safely. C. Call a mechanic while attempting to drive. Answer B. Maintain your composure, gradually slow down, and pull over safely. Staying calm and controlling the vehicle as safely as possible are critical when experiencing mechanical failure. Question 98. What actions should you take if you are involved in a road rage incident? A. Engage with the other driver to defend yourself. B. Try to escape the situation safely and report it to the authorities if necessary. C. Retaliate to ensure the other driver learns a lesson. Answer B. Try to escape the situation safely and report it to the authorities if necessary. Escaping and reporting the incident can help prevent escalation and ensure safety. Question 99. How should you approach a traffic situation where temporary signals are being used during road construction? A. Ignore the signals if no workers are present. B. Follow the temporary signals as you would regular traffic lights. C. Drive through quickly before the signal changes. Answer B. Follow the temporary signals as you would regular traffic lights. Temporary signals are put in place to ensure safe passage through construction zones. Question 100. What should you do if you notice an unattended child or pet in a vehicle during hot weather? A. Ignore it as it is not your responsibility. B. Wait and see if the owner returns quickly. C. Call emergency services immediately for assistance. Answer C. Call emergency services immediately for assistance. Children and pets can suffer from heat-related illnesses quickly, so it is crucial to get help.